Hi Junior 6 students, how's it going? You know, this is your time to study science. As now we will study lesson 1, activity 2 and activity 3. This is me Shaimaa Hamdy and you are watching the Big Sister channel. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share and press the bell button to get all the new notifications. So now we'll start activity 2, dropping water levels. But first we will take 2 questions to revise what we said before. First one we have, gaining or losing energy leads to change in the states of matter. As when substance gain or lose energy, that will lead to change the state of matter of this substance. So the answer is yes. Good job. And we have another question. Sunlight has a main role in the transferring energy through the water cycle. We studied in the last time that sunlight has a main role in transferring energy through the water cycle, so this is true. Okay, well done. Now we will start our lesson. Energy transfer in the water cycle leads to what? As when the water gains energy, okay, what happens? Yes, it will change from the liquid state to the gas state, okay, which is evaporation. So if we have a lake and the water evaporates from this lake, that causes what? Water level decreases. Yes. And when the water vapor, which is gas state, condenses, okay, as it loses energy, so it will change into water that returns back to earth's surface as rain. Yes, so here the water level will increase. Okay, so here energy transfer in the water cycles leads to increasing and decreasing the water level in some lakes. So we need example to make sure of this information. As we have a lake in Turkey, you know, Turkey, this is a country, yes, as this lake, as you see here, is known by hosting or receiving huge numbers of flamingos, okay, but there is something happens to this lake in the hot weather, especially in the summer season. What happens? So listen to me. There was a large salt lake in Turkey. By passing time, this lake became like a small puddle, and sometimes it dries up completely in summer. What do you think? Why this lake became like a small puddle and sometimes it dries up completely? Why? Yes, because of the evaporation. Yes, well done, Junior 6 students. And this causes a problem. We will know it now. As you see here, this is flamingos that feed on algae in shallow water. So flamingos need shallow water, means has a water level isn't very deep like this lake, and flamingos need warm weather, okay, but here in this lake it has problem because in summer the energy transfer in the water cycle leads to completely drought of this lake. Why? Due to the increase in the evaporation of the lake in summer. So here the water gains energy from the sun, okay, and this energy causes what? The evaporation. this energy transfer causes all the water evaporate, and this cause drought. This drought condition isn't suitable for the flamingos to migrate there and reproduce in this lake. Okay, so what is the solution? The scientists try to discover ways to conserve and rehabilitate the ecosystem, as they try to discover ways to restore this ecosystem, to protect this ecosystem from the drought. Okay, so they discover ways to conserve and rehabilitate the ecosystem, and this ecosystem has a problem in the climate, so they need to protect it from the climate changes. Okay, so they do two things: conserve and rehabilitate the ecosystem and protect it from the climate changes. Okay, we finished this activity. We will start activity 3. It's about what do you already know about energy transfer in the water cycle, and you will see that it looks like a revision for what we know. Okay, as you see here, this is the water cycle that we saw last time. Okay, as we see here, what happens? Yes, energy transfer causes evaporation of the water, so it will change into water vapor, and then the water vapor collected, okay, and form clouds when the temperature decreases. So this water vapor lose energy, okay, so it will changes into liquid, and this called condensation. Okay, so we have evaporation and condensation, and then water returns back to the earth's surface in the form of rain. This rain, we call it precipitation. Okay, precipitation. Okay, so we have here evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. So we have here 3 main processes in the water cycle. Evaporation, and this is the process in which the matter changes from liquid to gaseous state. Yes, and condensation, the process in which the matter changes from gas to liquid state. Okay, and precipitation, which is rain. So this is the process in which water falls on earth in form of rain or sleet or snow or hail, and we will see them now to know the differences between them. So we have 3 main processes in the water cycle: evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Precipitation, the process in which water falls on the earth surface in form of rain, sleet, snow, or hail. This is the rain we know. Here, precipitation is the process in which water falls on earth in form of rain or sleet, as here. This is snow, but it is melted, as it is between water and snow. Okay, here this is the snow. Okay, and the last one is hail or snow pellets. Hail or snow pellet, it looks like small balls of ice, and they are very hard. Okay, as you see here. After the precipitation process, as this water flows along the earth's surface into a river, and after that into the sea or ocean, this water flow, we call it runoff. So the runoff is a step happens when the water flows along the earth's surface. This water flows into a river, and then after that sea or ocean. as you see here. Here, to show you how the runoff happens, this step when the water flows into river, as you see here, and then into sea or ocean. Okay. There is another step that may happen after the precipitation, which is collection, as you see here. Okay. What do you imagine as if the water flows, okay, from high altitude and then it collected in a lower altitude? It may form lakes or puddles, okay, as you see here. So after the precipitation happens, the water cycle may be affected by two steps. Even runoff in this step, in which the water flows along the earth's surface into river, then into ocean or sea, okay, or collection happens, okay, and in this step the rainwater falling on the earth's surface is collected in different water bodies like lakes or puddles or ponds, okay. So this is the two steps after precipitation. Now we can say that there are three processes and two steps that affects the water cycle. Can you tell me what are the three processes and the two steps? Yes, we have three processes: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and two steps: runoff and collection. I hope this point is clear. Now we will talk about the last point we have, which is distribution of solar energy. We know that the solar energy reaches to the earth, but the amount of solar energy that reaches to the earth differ from one place to another on the earth's surface. As you see here, we have three regions. As region number one, as you see here, the amount of solar energy reached the earth into small area. I circled it in red and has number one. This area on the earth's surface has a large amount of solar energy, okay, so this is the hottest region. And we have region number two, which is moderate regions. It is medium between the hottest and the coolest, which is number three. So we have three regions according to the amount of solar energy that reaches the earth, okay. We have a hottest region and moderate regions and coolest regions, okay. So the distribution of the solar energy on Earth's surface play an important role in the evaporation process in the water cycle. As what do you think? Which region that has the highest evaporation rate or increase in the evaporation rate? Yes, as we have three regions, the hottest regions and moderate regions and coolest regions. So yes, the hottest regions have the highest evaporation rate, as in the hottest regions there is increase in evaporation, okay. So with this information we end our lesson today. So thank you for watching and goodbye.